Do you think you guys are going to move in together sometime soon? You guys talk about engagement and babies. That question kind of made me nauseous. I just want to give myself a pat on the back. I've been dreaming of this since I was literally 12. I can't. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I have a very special guest with me today who is in a little bit of pain right now. He's not uptight. He decided to hurt.
I may be uptight, but like
a little bit. But he also hurt his back today. He would do anything in his power to get out of his video, but you guys know I'm not letting that happen. We are getting
I said I would still do
this boyfriend tag. No, you are still doing it, but you also don't have a choice.
Okay.
But anyway, for you guys who don't know, this is Josh. Josh is my boyfriend. I feel like you guys on YouTube know exactly who he is because he's made some very remarkable vlog appearances. We've been together for, it's gonna be just 7 years. Just 7, you know, so quick. But 7 years this June. And Josh promised me that he was gonna do a boyfriend tag with me, or that he was gonna film a boyfriend tag with me when I hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. We all know that passed us, and it's time. So for you guys to follow me on Instagram, I asked you guys to submit questions as well. I'm gonna do the typical boyfriend tag questions that I've been dreaming of ever since I was 14 and would watch these by myself. Super single, in love with Nick Jonas. Old me. We're gonna do those questions, and I'm gonna answer the questions that you guys asked on Instagram, probably a little bit into this video. So stay tuned for that. Without further ado,
wait, just a disclaimer again, like if I'm making like faces that are uncomfortable, it's because I literally just sprained my back like probably 2 hours ago, and I may be uncomfortable with the questions, but like I'm in a lot of pain.
Sisters, we're getting all the tea.
Josh
is giving you any bullshit, I'm gonna call him out on it.
And no, I won't give bullshit. And I'm just horrible. I'm awkward in front of a camera, so it's the camera as well as my back.
You're fine.
Okay, sure.
Practice.
Thank you.
First question. How did we meet?
Me and Nitsan met at a bar. Her university was having like this night at a bar, and I went to a different university, and a friend of mine went to her university and brought me with some friends, and I saw Nitsan there, and I approached her and I started talking to her, and she was not having it.
You know why? And this is so the tea. You know this. I went there because at the time I liked another guy that was going, and that's why I went. So I was like, who is this? Like, you're distracting me like I'm on a mission. I don't want to talk to you.
I guess that's the reason, but yeah, we met at the bar.
Question number 2. We're going out to eat. Where are we going?
Nitsan loves sushi, so I mean we go where Nitsan wants, period.
That's not true. That's not true.
Kinda. No, I like sushi too. We like all food. I mean, we like Greek, Israeli, Mediterranean.
Okay, yeah. Question number 3. What's one food I don't like?
I mean, she doesn't like, if fish is too fishy, she won't eat it. Whatever that means. I don't know what that means, but according to Nitsan.
Yeah. Also, I don't like eggplants and zucchini, but like I'm kind of warming up to it now. Am I a morning person or a night person?
Nitsan was always such a night person. It was so annoying. She never liked to wake up in the morning. She didn't want to be productive. Okay. So,
all right.
Thankfully, I was able to shift that.
Okay, I'm the biggest morning person.
Of yours.
The biggest. Sure. Ever.
We all know. People who know us know that
No one knows me like that. Okay, I'm a morning person. I literally love the morning. I wake up hungry. I thrive in the morning. If I could wake up at 5 a.m. every day, I would. If I was collecting anything, what would it be?
Aside from the Nick Jonas posters that were inside your closet when I first met you.
They were not in my closet.
What would you collect? You collect makeup. You love makeup. Collect makeup. If there was anything else, dogs.
Dogs. Okay. 7. Do we have a song, and what is it?
I mean, there's different songs that I can point back. I love music, so we listen to a lot of music together. There's certain songs that I can point back.
There's one song though.
Yeah, Burning Bridges by One Republic.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we listened to that album a lot when we started dating.
Fun fact, we actually went to their concert and we were like so excited. We're like, this is our song. Me having, you know, being single my whole life before Josh, I was like, oh my god, I have a song with my boyfriend.
That was within
we're
the
gonna
first
go to
year,
the concert. We're gonna hear them play. They literally played every single song except Burning Bridges.
Yeah, it was a fire concert.
8. What's my nickname?
I call Mitsan Nitz and Nitzy.
What's the third one?
Nitz, Nitzy. A third one?
Yes, and I like it.
Schnitzel.
Yeah.
I call her Schnitzel.
I'm just Israeli. I just didn't get. 9. What's my weirdest habit? You know why I love this video? It's because it's all about me. I think I'm just weird in general. Well, yeah, we have one that because of me, you do it.
We talk in voices together, if that's what you're talking about. That's
like a
very
stupid
strange.
accent. Or like...
Yeah, like a stupid accent that I will not do on camera ever because...
Absolutely
not.
not.
Like, you're still a weird person, so like it's all become normal. We've been dating for so long, so...
Totally.
I think at the start, I was like, oh my god, that's weird. That's weird. That's weird. And now, like, at this point, it's just
Okay,
like,
great.
everything's weird.
Perfect. So. What do you think I'm talented at?
I mean, you know how I feel in terms of creative and social media, and Nitsan's eye for just photography is incredible from the start.
When was the first time you said I love you to me?
I said I love you, I think at Western. You were visiting me for a weekend, and we were like lying in my bed, and I said...
And I said it back.
And you said it back.
So. I have a funny story though. When we started going out...
A bit of fluff.
So once when I was visiting him at Western, which is where he went to university, I went to Schulich in Toronto. We were saying goodbye and I was just like really sad to leave, and I guess it's just like I got on the bus, I remember, and I legit almost said, this was like first month in, like September of doing long distance, I would say like, bye, love you, and I like caught myself. I was like, do not this up, Nitsan. Do not, you are not saying it first.
That would have been it. That would have been the last visit.
Anyway, he said it first, so. What could I spend hours doing?
Nitsan can spend hours on TikTok and Instagram.
As of lately, yeah.
Yeah,
love TikTok. What is your favorite thing about me? Just do one, because I know there's just so many and we just don't have the time for that right now, so just let's just do one.
My favorite thing? Nitsan is you are really incredibly caring. You know, I think that about you, like the way she cares for her friends and her family and me, and I just, yeah, it's when I know I can count on Nitsan without even thinking. I know she'll be there, and she's very caring, and I love you for that. Thanks, Nitz.
So in no particular order, I'm going to select the questions that you guys submitted on Instagram and ask away. Let's start here. Do you think you guys are going to move in together sometime soon?
We're moving in together. We plan to move in together.
I will hopefully be able to share more about that very soon.
Please.
As of right now, we are in quarantine due to coronavirus. Hence my tracksuit.
But yes, we
hopefully
plan to
very
move in
soon.
together.
The plan was to move in together quite some time ago, but it's been a long process for reasons that I will hopefully be able to share very soon. So stay tuned for that. How long did it take for you to feel settled in your relationship, not worrying about the next step? What I think of is when you asked me to be your girlfriend, apparently we didn't know this at the time, but looking back, we both said that we woke up the next morning being like...
Oh, we both freaked out. I forgot about that.
Freaking out, like what did we just do?
But that was only months after.
It was like 2 months after, because Josh tried to lock me down before I went to Israel and Paris for a month, even though when we were still going out and not officially together, you went to Israel and had your fun, but wanted to lock me down before I went on my trip. So that's
we weren't
the tea.
actually together though. And
I don't care.
Yeah, Nitsan wasn't upset. Like we were never actually together. We went on a couple of dates, and then I went away on a trip, and I came back, and at that point, I knew and we talked throughout the trip.
You're like, oh, I want to see you. I'm back. And I was like, okay. And I was like at the park with my friends. What the I was doing at a park? I don't know, but I was at the park. And I like ran home and like showered and I shaved my legs. I'm like, you girls know how it is. Like I shaved. Like I was getting ready to see you. And then he cancels.
I was jet lagged.
Okay.
It was rude.
Okay.
But that's why I canceled. I was like, that's why I canceled.
How do you guys remain close when you travel without Josh? I think we got pretty... So we both travel a lot for work. Obviously, I'm a blogger, and Josh, which was another question, Josh is a music manager. So we both travel quite a lot for work. We've been lucky in the sense that we have pretty flexible schedules most of the time. So if I'm going away, maybe Josh can join me sometimes or vice versa. it gets tough when we both have work to do, because when we're traveling, I rely on Josh to help me shoot, obviously, as you guys know, and vlog. And that is a lot when he has his own work to do. So we just try to not be apart for too long. We FaceTime, obviously.
We did long distance for a couple of years, and like we've been together now for like together physically for at least over 2 years now.
Josh's 3rd and 4th year was at Western. I was in London, Ontario, and I was in Toronto for
but we used to
business
see
school.
each other every 2 weeks.
But that felt so far at the time. Like I would go every like 2 weeks, and then he decided to move to New York after those 2 years. I was like, well, now that's far. If I knew that was the case, I would have been up every weekend.
That was tough. That was the most difficult.
New York
when I was
tough.
living in New York.
New York is tough for long distance. I think that was another question, because what really helped with long distance is knowing the next time you're going to see them, so you have something to look forward to. Because at the time when Josh moved to New York to find a job and like to start his whole career, he just left to New York because that's where the music industry is, and there was no, like, you didn't know when you were coming home.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, I'm going to New York, we'll talk, but like I don't know when we're coming home, and that was tough, and we almost broke up then.
But I think that's why, in comparison, like now, like when Nitsang travels for 2 weeks or I have to go on tour, like yeah, it's tough, but like in comparison to that, like
I think it's easy now almost.
Yeah.
Is that bad to say?
It's not. It's I
not
mean, we
easy,
know
like,
like
sometimes
we're
sometimes I miss you.
yeah, no, we're both busy people, so like it's not like when
We're
Nitsang goes
busy,
away,
but-
I'm like, oh, where is she? Where is she? It's like
We're
I'm
busy,
working.
but we're also enjoying what we're doing, so it keeps. It's not like we're like in school and you like want to come home. It's like if we're away, we're doing something that we enjoy. Was it love at first sight?
When me and Nitsan started dating, or when I first met her for real for the first time, that was the first time we met, but like we both went to high school together. I was a couple years older, and I remembered her. I remember thinking she was cute.
Let me know.
But
hell?
I mean, yeah, I like right when I met her, like at the bar for real, like, right away I was like, wow, like I wanted to know you and chased you for a long time.
For me, it was not. Because, and this is,
Sure,
but this is my thing. It wasn't
either.
personal. This is my thing. Josh went to Western, which I might get criticized for saying this. I'm apologizing if I'm going to offend anyone, but not that I think Western boys watch my vlog. But anyway, my videos. Anyway, Western, in my head, had a very big reputation for, like, boys. And I am not one for boys. I literally just, like, have no tolerance for that and no time and no patience. So I thought that's what you were. What do you guys argue the most about? That you're late, that I'm not independent enough,
Yeah.
that I always want to have sleepovers because we still live at home.
Yeah, that one's a big one.
And I just like want to have a sleepover, and he's just like, I want to do my own thing. I want to get work done. But I need to get off my phone more. That I hog the bed. What's your biggest pet peeve about each other? The biggest pet peeve about you, you're always late. You're always late. I'm at the point where I'll tell Josh we have to leave like a half hour early, and he'll still be late. Like I'll be like, when we have to leave at 5, I'll say we have to leave at 4:30, and he'll still be like 50 minutes late to 5.
Yeah, I'm really bad at
Time management.
No, I'm
When
not
it
bad
comes
at
to
time
that.
management. I'm bad at if I have to be somewhere, I
What's the word?
just
Something
cordial.
is that?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
I'm just not good at being on time. I'm really bad at it. Like
Yeah.
super bad.
And
What's my
what's,
biggest pet peeve
I
with you?
could name it.
I can complain a lot.
Yeah.
I'm kind of used to that. I don't know if that's my biggest pet peeve. And Nita, when I say that, like, she's still very happy. Like, that's something that I love about Nita. She's still very, very happy. Like, always super happy. And, like, that makes me super happy. So, like, I'm always smiling because, like, she's always happy.
How do you solve your fights?
Nita waits till I say sorry. That's how we solve our fights.
It's pretty true.
I've just kind of learned, like, it's not worth, like, holding on to stuff. It's just,
I
it's
hold on
not.
to grudges a little bit longer than
Yeah.
Josh. But,
Yeah, we just talk through it. I think, like, that's, like, sometimes it depends, like, the extent of the fight. Sometimes, like, Nitsan likes, like Nitsan's thing is, like, if it's a big fight, she doesn't want to, like, go to sleep before the fight is solved, which is nice. But, like, I'm more the person that does like to, like, take my time and think about it and cool off before having a full discussion.
if I go to bed during a fight, like, I will not
it makes
sleep that
Nitsan
night.
and it makes Nitsan
And it makes
even
me
madder.
even more upset.
But, like, for me, like, sometimes I like just taking a breath and reflecting and then coming and being as logical as possible rather than having that discussion based off emotion. Does he help you with your job? You want to ask that question?
Does he help you with your job?
Do you want to answer that question?
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
Yes, I help Nisan with her job quite a lot.
Yeah.
And I like it, but yeah.
Well, Josh helps me, obviously you guys know, with like shooting content when we're away, when we're home too sometimes. He used to help me a lot more, and then he kind of like put his foot down and I had to get my shit together and like figure out other ways to shoot because I was taking time away from his job. But yeah, and he helps me a lot with like the business side of things too. Like it really helps to bounce ideas off of someone, and because I work by myself and I'm self-managed, he's the person, whether he likes it or not. Unfortunately for him, he gives great advice and knows what he's talking about, so you'll continue being that person. I
like seeing Nisan's business grow, and I like seeing her happy, so I'm happy to do it.
You guys want to live together before getting married? Yes, we're absolutely not married yet, ladies.
Yeah.
I personally think it's important just to make sure that we don't like kill each other before we put a life stamp on it. You guys talk about engagement and babies. That question kind of made me nauseous.
Stay tuned till the next boyfriend tag.
No. This is the thing. I used to joke about it when like Josh was not ready. Just because I was like, well, if you're not ready and you don't want to talk about it, then leave, because like I don't want to waste my time. And he like wouldn't have it. And then you started joking about it, and then I was like, whoa, but I'm not ready yet. Like, don't talk about it yet. Like, I was just making sure. It's like, I'm 26, dude.
Yeah.
I have plans.
I know.
First kid before 30. I don't want kids yet, though. Like, don't forget. Anyway, it's fine. For you guys who follow me on Instagram, you guys know I made a vision board for 2020, and there happens to be an engagement ring on there as well to put it out to the universe. So, we're going to leave it at that.
Okay.
So, last question. How many kids do you want? What do you want them to do when they grow up?
The grow up thing is a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know how many kids we want. I don't know. I don't have a number.
I do.
Son probably wants 3.
No.
4.
Yeah. I think 4 is just like a good time. Honestly, you can do whatever the f they want.
I just want them to be happy. I think me and Son like chose like very different careers. Like, we're not professionals. A lot of our friends are. They're doctors, lawyers, accountants.
I see why it's scary though as a parent when your kid's like, oh, I'm gonna quit my
job and like, you're
job and
going
do
to
music or
yeah.
like start Instagramming
sure.
full time.
I think just what's important as a parent is to
let them fail.
Yeah, let them fail, but also instill that like hard work can get you anything. It's like if they have an expectation that they can go into music or fashion or whatever it is, and they're not prepared to work, like I think they're going to be let down. But like whatever you're I think you'd be successful at anything if you're prepared to put in the hours and work hard and stay dedicated and stay persistent, because it doesn't happen overnight. So, yeah, my kid wants to be a painter, they can be a painter. If they want to be a doctor, they can be a doctor. Whatever it is that like makes them want to get up out of bed every day, because I think we've all been there, like where we like just hate the boss we're working for, the job we're doing. I just want my kids to be happy, and I think they'll be successful at that.
2 hours later.
I guess that wraps it up. Thank you so much for doing this with me when you're broken.
Yeah, I'm literally.
And in pain.
I'm going to be
We paused this video for Josh to take his meds.
Yeah.
His Tylenol. Yeah, if you have any further questions, leave them below.
Yeah, I'm looking. We see ourselves. I see what you're doing, but sure.
And we will see you. Well, I will see you in the next video. I doubt he's gonna be here.
No, I'm just the star of all the vlogs, is what I'm
right,
told.
We'll see you in the next vlog, but I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.